Sagittarius, what's going on with you? I hope you guys are doing lovely. This is going to be your reading for singles. For those that are independent, those that don't have any commitment, we're going to see what's going on here with the overall energies that you guys are dealing with during this time, around mid-November. We'll also want to see what's going on with new love. I got the King of Cups trying to come out.
So, what's with that water sign energy here? Is there love in the air for Sagittarius, the single one? What's going on? What is their current energy? What are you guys currently
resonating with? You're probably like being single as hell. Let's see. What is Sagittarius' energy at this time? The Star card. So I feel that low-key, you're still dealing with a situation that's kind of at a stagnancy. Maybe you're in a no-contact situation here. You may be telling yourself that you're healing from something, and you are indeed, okay? You are investing a lot into yourself. I feel that you are growing and you are reaching a greater state of emotional harmony within yourself. However, I also note that there's there's a situation that's pending. I don't know if it's a pending ending or what, but it just seems to be ongoing, yet stagnant. What's going on here? Tell me some more. The Star card, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. The Ten of Cups, my goodness. Ladies and gents, why am I getting the indication that you, in fact, may be in love with somebody here that you are wishing upon a star for? But it ended up atrociously, so it seems. Ten of Cups to the Ten of Swords is where Sagittarius finds himself. So I'm getting a clear indication that you guys are dealing with a breakup, okay, or healing from a situation. Now, this is what's prominent, ladies and gents. So this is the first message that's coming forward to you singles, is that you guys have some unhealed wounds, that you guys are still dealing with some baggage from the past, that you guys have yet to close out a cycle. All right? We'll get some advice in regards to this. Tell me more about this, though. What is Sagittarius' association to this? The Tower. You guys are still lingering in chaos. You guys have yet to recover from this. All right? You're still dealing with the ramification and the destruction that ensued. All right. Tell me more. The Empress. But you're focusing on yourself, and you have more than enough to deal with the situation. Okay? You're well equipped to deal with the situation. In other words, you're with the Empress. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. Seven of Cups. When it comes to matters of love, you seem to be lost, dazed, and confused, ladies and gents. You have no direction. All right? You may say you have direction, but I feel that you are in between worlds. One that entails the past, a past lover, and one that entails a new beginning and closing out this fucking cycle once and for all. You're still stuck in this energy. Tell me more. The King of Coins could be dealing with the Earth sign. We got the World at the bottom of the deck. This is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. Why is the King of Coins here? The Page of Cups. Somebody here wants to mend the Two of Swords, but they are uncertain. They are uncertain whether they want to mend or not. They are inclined to doing so. That's one of the many thoughts that they have. Is this you? Are you thinking about mending? I feel that this may be you. Unless you're dealing with an Earth sign, Sagittarius may be contemplating coming forward, but they seem to be confused. That's the energy that's coming forward. Nevertheless, there is going to be an answer to this. Okay, I feel that in this energy of introspection that I see this person moving towards, boom, that's where this clarity is going to come. Now, let's see. Given the energy, what are Sagittarius' future actions towards this person? Given the current energy and whoever it is that I am connecting to, what is this person's most likely actions towards their mate? Yeah, so it is you after all, okay? The Knight of Cups, ladies and gents. I feel that you're going to come to a point where you're like, fuck that, I want love, I want this individual, I want to bring happiness, I'm not going to give up on this, I love this individual. Boom! This is what it's telling me, all right? Some of y'all can say, you know what, fuck that. As a matter of fact, if that's you, I advise you to slam shut your laptop, turn off your phone, hit it against the wall, do what you got to do, ladies and gents. Turn it off now. Turn it off now, ladies and gentlemen. Nevertheless, if this is you, we're going to see what your partner's going to respond. We're going to see if they're going to reciprocate, and we're going to see what comes from this love endeavor that you seem to be inclined toward. All right? Nevertheless, you seem to be in an atrocious state. But let's get some advice here in regards to this atrocity that you seem to be swimming in, ladies and gents. Ten of Swords. Feeling betrayed. Oh my God, my heart is so fucking broken. All right. The love of my life just slipped between my fingers. No way. And I'm fucking so sad, depressed, overwhelmed. All right, I cannot take this shit. I cannot take this. It's overwhelming. It's too fucking much. Oh, Lord. So what is your advice? What is your advice, Sagittarius? This reading got deep, ladies and gents. All right, if you're sticking with me, 6 minutes deep, 5 minutes, 30 seconds deep. Man, we're in this together. I came down to Mordor just to get you out, ladies and gents. All right. So y'all better hit a like button. Hit the like button. Let's see, Sag. What is your advice here in regards to this difficulty that you seem to be dealing with? The Eight of Swords. Lovely, lovely. Okay, this is simply, I'm just holding up a mirror and telling you, look at what you're doing to yourself. Okay, this is an energy of self-imposed imprisonment. Someone here that uses their thoughts against themselves. This is someone here that sits around, assumes a bunch of bullshit, and only ends up stressed the fuck out. All right, this is somebody here that is mentally restless. Someone here that doesn't have a fucking grip on their mind and their intrusive thoughts, despite how skewed and inaccurate they are. They stress this individual. All right. Boom. That's what that's a mirror. I don't know what you're gonna do with that, but that's your advice. That's how I came out. Okay. I know that we're conditioned to get advice as if it's a one-on-one. Advice can come through example, ladies and gents. It could come through this fucking mirror that I held up to you. All right. Nevertheless, I feel there's more than enough substance in that for whomever it is for. Whomever it is for. That shit don't even make sense. It don't ring well, ladies and gents. I'm not as eloquent and what is a good word for flow? Sonorous? No. Anyways. What's going on with the person that you're dealing with? What is this individual's energy towards Sagittarius? I think I'm going to do Italian food tonight. Like a homemade pizza. Not a homemade. I'm obviously going to go out to an oven-made pizza. You know what I mean? Boom, exquisite as can be, ladies and gents. But I gotta go to the gym, shit. Anyways, what's your energy? What's their energy towards you? Shit, you might as well come on a pizza date with me. Let's go, Little Italy. What's up? Come on, watch some red wine while we're at it. Sagittarius, what is this individual's energy towards you? Ace of Coins, they're coming in, ladies and gents. It looks to me like you ain't going to be available for our date. All right. The Ace of Coins. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. We both are feeling the atrocity. This individual's holding on to that shit. All right. But they want to do something about it. I feel this person most certainly wants to do something. But they don't have clarity. Yeah. They want to do something about it, but they don't know what the fuck to do. Okay. Pretty much. Pretty much. I want to do something kind of like you. Kind of like you. I want to do something about it. I don't know what to do, though. Don't worry. I'm going to throw you a life raft. What's with this page or this Ace of Coins? Are you kidding me? This individual got the Ten of Swords in the same spot that you got it. They got the Tower in the same spot that you got it. Wow. Are you dealing with another Sag or what? Or are you guys just soulmates, mirroring each other as I am mirroring you? Let's see. Tell me more about the Ace of Coins, the Knight of, or the Page of Swords. This individual is most certainly contemplating coming forward. I don't feel like they've taken the step, but they definitely are strategizing, devising. They're already in the state, the emotional state of, okay, this is what I'm aligning toward. Maybe not the cognitive state, maybe not the conscious state. Clearly, definitely not the conscious state. But in an emotional and in a undercurrent state, I do feel this person is aligning with, look at that. From the moon to the sun, baby. They want to heal you. They want every bit of Sagittarius, ladies and gents. Come pour your milk on me, Sagittarius. All right. Boom, the Temperance. So what's going on here? Ten of Swords, the atrocity. What's going on with this? Ooh, this individual's learning. They got a big ass karmic lesson from this. The devil and the justice and the 3 of swords. I don't know what this individual here is going through, but they're definitely purging some energy. So who knows, ladies and gents, when you guys reconcile, you're going to get the new, latest, improved 2026 model, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, you ain't going to get the busted 2024 version. There's most certainly going to be a reunion, I must say. All right, or at least this is what their stressful thoughts are thinking about. I get a fear in regards to this individual, whether you'll take them back, whether you'll work things out with them. They feel as if you've bailed. You've distanced. Tell me more. 9 of Cups. But they have dignity, I must say. Ace of Swords. They're with it. They're with it. This isn't that. It's one of those intrusive thoughts, you know what I mean? That it's like you break up and then all of a sudden you're having these thoughts. What about if they go to somebody else? Or it seems it seems like a thought that will blow away with the wind is really what I want to indicate. What I'm getting now with this 9 of Cups and this Ace of Swords, this is an individual that's gonna manifest that shit. That's gonna want it. Is believing in reconciliation. All right, but I feel that they're very confused during this time here. The 7 of Cups, the Star, and the Lovers. They don't have their minds strained out, ladies and gents, but this is the energy that I feel. All right, they definitely desire you. That is certain. But they themselves are going through a massive transformation here within themselves. Major growth is ensuing. Tell me about that. The Ace of Wands. I'm telling you, baby, new and improved. All right. They're going to come back with a new cologne. You're going to be like, who's this? This is not my ex. Anyways. King of Coins. I feel that this individual is getting a lot more serious here, a lot more grounded, as a matter of fact. It could be moving from this. This is exactly it. It could be moving from this Knight of Wands energy, which is someone that is fickle, unstable, someone here that, you know, isn't too reliable or even committal, to an energy of someone that is just boom, you know, King of Coins, doesn't fuck around. This is the type of individual that walks around with a fucking checkbook. All right, ladies and gents, walks around with a checkbook. So, in other words, they got their shit together. All right, you got their shit together, and it looks good. This is all possibility, I must say. So don't be like, oh my God, this is my future. It could very much be your future. I got something in my eye. Let's see. Can you see that? Got something in my eye. Anyways, so don't, you know, let's see. Let me give you some advice. This is the juice right here, ladies and gents. So how is it that you can align with that, Sagittarius? What's your advice in regards to this situation? How can you align with that? Page of Swords. You just may be in the position right now. I feel that you should definitely take a step back. I don't feel that it's time to come forward. I don't feel that it's time to stir the bee's hive. I'm going to say, ladies and gents, but there will most certainly be a time. All right. And this is one thing that I've always noticed about the advice here that I get. It's always aligned with the highest good. It's not aligned with what your ego wants. It's not aligned with, you know, oh, he said, she said. No, none of that shit. You want to embody, you want to move towards the highest, most optimal result that you are able to create in your reality. You're going to have to step up, ladies and gents. But I'm not seeing you having to step up now. I feel that what you need to do is actually recalibrate your perspective. I feel that you're in a very depressed state, a very negative state, a very much discombobulated state. All right? And if you want to have a new beginning at all, you have to move towards a new emotional state. All right, ladies and gents? So you need to get out of this fucking negativity, out of this depression, out of this sadness. All right? What y'all need to do is subscribe to my adventure channel, because that will most certainly make you happy. The link is in the description under travel channel. All right? If you want to be happy, go watch that. Nevertheless... Sag, I feel like you're spending too much time here in this depressive, negative energy. All right? So you need to do something about that. Tell me more. Page of Cups. You need to put yourself in a place where you are available to even express your emotions, and that's going to be your most authentic nature. Right now you're not. Right now you're wounded. Right now you're dealing with shit. Right now you got stuff going on, okay? But you need to move towards this place where, you know, I just did a personal reading and a woman asked me, it's like, how can I balance spirituality and my physical life? Well, physical life can be associated with, as a matter of fact, I'm not about to get into, we're going to get into, you know, explaining serotonin and explaining how you can balance your spirituality with your physicality. If I can just simplify it, it's all about being in the present moment, okay? When you're not thinking about anything that is stressing you out, when you're not thinking about the future or the past or what you got to do or this and that, but you're simply immersed in the fucking moment. This is you just being absorbed into nature, into the present, and you absorbing it. And that's when the magic happens. That's when the synchronicities take place. That's when you feel an elevated intuition. Nevertheless, ladies and gents, I feel that moving towards that state or understanding what that state is a good indicator of the direction that you should move towards. All right. So remember, when you are stressed the fuck out because your bank account looks shitty, when you are stressed out because of whatever it is, that's valid. Do something about that shit. Don't let it sit and fucking pester and rule your reality. All right, ladies and gents, because that little bullshit is actually preventing you from being your most authentic self. That authentic self is that little baby on that horse, butt naked, ladies and gents. That's who you are. All right? Unapologetically yourself. Just fucking happy. Not giving a fuck about anything else. But just immersed in happiness. All right? Damn, I'm fucking motivated. Shit. When the motivator gets motivated. You guys are motivating me. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and take this to the extended, ladies and gents. And I'm delving into this individual's deepest feelings towards you. I want to see what actions they're going to take towards you. I want to see what blockages they're currently dealing with that's preventing them from coming towards you at this time. I want to see what's going to unfold here for you. And I'm just going to ramble on, ladies and gents. All right? Who knows what's going to be found there. If you're interested in the extended, the link is in the description. If you want access to all the extended readings for a discounted price, go to Patreon in the second link. Good luck. I'll see you guys next time.